This video wasn't going to happen originally, but my Paul McCartney video had like an insane amount of support. Then I made one on John Lennon, and so obviously the comments concluded that I needed to cover George. Well, you know where this is heading, okay? This is Crazy Singing, my name is Mark, and I'm covering every singer in the world and their craziest vocal lines, not just the Beatles, but I'm enjoying this very much. Ringo's voice definitely surprised me. He has an insane low range that I assume will shock you too, unless you have like specifically researched his vocal range.
Down with the bedclothes up, with your nightshirt filled above.
Like that is unbelievably low and deep. I didn't expect such a full, low, warm voice from Ringo, because from his interviews, he speaks low, but not terribly low.
I'm not going to do it, but you do the American
If
way.
I do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
But he's reaching a C2 on the previous clip, which is below limits for most male singers.
Clothes up, with your nightshirt filled above.
And here's another great example of his low range. I find this one incredible, actually a little better than the previous part. It just sounds spectacular. But what about the high end of his voice, right? You might be expecting this one has quite an interesting story behind it. Paul and John knew Ringo would, get nervous about his singing. So they sort of tricked him into believing that he could not be recording vocals that day. So when Ringo was like heading off to sleep, they were like, come here and let's record this high note, because they were specifically worried about the high note in the end with a little help from my friends. The climatic high note is an E4, which if you're an untrained singer, like Ringo supposedly is, it's hard. It's not, it's very difficult to get without shouting, which could sound kinda bad. So John and Paul advised Ringo to pull his head back and let it rip, and well, it worked because it sounds pretty beautiful. Great vocal coaches, the Beatles, huh? Better than most. But then Ringo has some clips going higher on his solo career, like this one, singing above the tenor vocal break, so quite remarkable, really. But his craziest vocal line ever, I have to say, this one right here.
I got blisters on my fingers!
I shouldn't analyze this one as singing, but it is interestingly high, Just saying, he didn't have any voice cracks. Maybe this means Ringo, if he trained more, maybe he could have developed his chest voice further and further, It's not actually his craziest in this list. There's this song called Voice, from the Beatles, and Ringo sang some very cool falsettos, very high ones, an E5. And the most interesting part is he was able to sing this live. So vocal consistency in live performances for an untrained singer is just remarkable in such a high note, Very good. I seriously love his voice. It was completely surprising. Subscribe if you love crazy singing, okay? See you.